Hello everyone, welcome to Chaudhary Data World channel. Today I'm here with a new video on Pyspark data transformation, that is window function, into which we will be watching several functions like row number, rank, dense rank, next and previous, sum and average, and then minimum and maximum. All these functions which are available in window functions we'll be watching into this particular video. So let's get started with the video. First, I will show you how our data or data set is looking like so that we can go ahead with all these functions applied over it. Let me take you to the Databricks. Here I am taking up an example of data set, that is this particular one, which when getting formed as a PySpark data frame, it's something look like this, which is having name column and then age column. Only these two columns are there into this particular data. Apart from that, row number, rank, dense rank, next stage, previous age sum, age average, age minimum, age maximum. All these columns are newly added column on the basis of window function, what we are going to see right now. You need to focus on this particular section, that means name and age, into which our data set is originally, on which we will be applying all the things. So you can see here that we are having Rohan with age 25, Vicky with age 30. Vicky and Mahesh both are having same age 30. These things need to be noted here because when I will be explaining you the rank function and everything, definitely these are going to work there because I have intentionally taken it as age as same to each other. That means Vicky's age is 30 and Mahesh as 30. Again in Manoj it is 35, Dev, Raghu and Syam. For all these three person, the age are 40. This is also intentionally taken up here. And then the Surya age is 45. So let's jump to PPT so that we can understand that how these functions are actually working, because this is very crucial and many people into data field, they are uh, slightly confused or majorly confused about all the rank functions and all the window functions. This is somewhat they are horrified of, but if you will focus for 10 minutes you will get to know each of them very clearly. So here first row number, you can see it's pretty easy. This row number, if you will see the windows among that data set, whatever data set we saw right now, in that data set if we will take off the windows, that means window from the data set. So window is nothing but the organizing similar data on the basis of some particular column. So right now we are considering age column. So since age is 30 for few of the column, few of the row, then again the age are 40 for few of the row. So all these similar age or same age are taken into a single window, and apart from that distinct ages are taken into separate windows. So what I'm trying to tell is that means we are having approximately how many data? We are having approximately 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8 data we are having. But here we can see that only 5 windows are formed. Focus on this, that only 5 windows are formed. Why? Because the age with having is 30 and 30 both are taken into a single window, that is window 2, and this window 1 is having only of age 25 since it's a distinct age and it is not having any duplicacy, so it will not take any other age into this particular window. So window 2 is having Vicky and Mahesh, which is having age of 30. Window 3 is having Manoj only with having age 35. Again window 4 we are having some window in which we are going to take all the ages having 40. So whenever we are applying window over any data frame or data set, it will create a window with like this. That means it will create 5 windows. Into those 5 windows it will treat the data 5 different or 5 different data, or we may say distinct data in different formats. Here we are having 5 windows in which Rohan is kept into one, Vicky Mahesh into kept into one, Manoj is there, and Dev, Raghu, Sam, all those are kept into a single window with having age 40. And then the last window, that is Surya, it is having age of 45. Hope you are very much clear that how window is forming from a particular data set. Now moving ahead with the function. The first function into window function is row number. It's the very common function getting used. So row number is nothing but if suppose you are talking about I have taken this particular section for window 1, this particular section for window 2, and likewise for window 3, window 4, and then window 5. So I will talk about when I will be hovering over this window 1, it will depict this particular section. So for row number, this window 1 is having row number as 1. That means data, that means for Rohan, row number is 1. For Vicky and Mahesh, row number is 2 and then 3. If you are having some doubt getting over here, hold on, you will get it clear into when we will switch back to the Databricks. Then in Manus, we are having row number 4. In Dev, Raghu and Sam, we are having 5, 6 and 7. For Surya, it's 8. So this was about row number. Now we will move to rank and dense rank. This is the very much widely used concept, or we may say that it's a widely used interview question also, that what's the difference between rank and dense rank in window function. We'll be watching it very clearly over here. So for window 1 we are having rank as 1 and dense rank as 1. Again for window 2 we are having rank as 2 and then 2. Dense rank again having 2 and 2. Why 2 and 2? Because both of their having data into a single window, so it has been given as rank as 2. Since if you will sort your data, definitely 25 you will get on top. If you will sort it into ascending order, then you will get 30 30 at second row and then third row. So both of them, if you will provide rank by your common sense also, it is going to be have rank as 2 and 2 only, right? It will not be something like that. It will one Wiki will be having rank is as 2 and then Mahesh will be having 3. It's not like that, because both of the age is same, so we have provided it as 2 and 2. Now you can see the difference and you can note out the difference between rank and dense rank, that in Manus it became 4. That means in rank it has skipped one of the rank. That means it should be ideally 3. After 2 3 is coming, but it has skipped 3 since it has been taken up by this 2. This 2 it has taken up or engulfed that 3. But in dense rank you can't see anything skipping from here. After 2 it has come 3 over here. Moving ahead, in window 4 we are having rank as 5, 5 and 5. That means it hasn't been skipped now, means it has 4, it was 4, so it has been moved 1 ahead and it became 5. But in this 3 it has been when moved ahead with 1, it has become 4. Till now it should be clear to you. Now in window 5 we are having this as 8, correct? Why this is 8? Because again it has a skipped. It should be ideally 5, 6 and then 7. Then it should come 8 here. But it is skipping up here 6 and 7. So it is directly going to 8. But in dense rank, it will not skip the things. It will go to 5. Hope this is pretty much clear to you now. Moving to next and previous age. These are pretty simple things. What it will do, if you will go to dataset, you will understand it over here very clearly. Suppose you are having this next thing, next age over here. So after here Rohan is the row. So next row is Vicky's row, which is having age 30. So it is the function applied over here is next. So it has taken up as 30. That means 30. It will hope up with one row forward. That means here it has taken 30. Then it has again taken 30 because third row is containing 30. Again it is 35 because fourth row is containing 35. Fifth is 40 because it's containing 40. So likewise it is hopping odd for with one row. At last it can't have any of the row after Surya, right? So it is putting there as null. And for previous like A's, again it's going to be entirely opposite to each other. So for Rohan it's null here, and for Vicky it's 25. That means it has taken one step back, correct? And it has put up it here like 25. Then it's 30. You can read it throughout. You will get to know next and previous very easily. Now confusing part, and very much confusing part, is this average sum, sorry, age of sum, then average of age, minimum and maximum. Let me go back to this PPT. Here it will be explained very easily. First is age sum. So age sum is 25. It's pretty much clear to you that if 25 will be added with itself, definitely it is going to be 25 only, correct? Now here it's 25 plus 30 plus 30. It's 85 comma 85. That means for Vicky sum of age is 85, and for Mahesh it's again 85. How this 85 figure is getting over? So if you'll go to the data set, you can see here that's it. For Vicky it's 85, for Mahesh it's 85. What it did is it has summed up this 30 plus 30. Whatever it was here, it has taken whatever age it was into that particular window. In the window number 2, it has taken over here, and then it has added 25 to it. That means window 1, whatever it was containing window 1, it has added to it, so it became 85. Now this 85 comma 85, you can see, since it has been allocated to Vicky and Mahesh. Moving forward with window 3, what we need to do is nothing to do. Whatever window it was, whatever age it was into the window 2, it has been taken up here 85 and added the present window, whatever age it is containing. It is 35, right? So it has added it. It will go to 120, and let me just it's my mistake, my bad. It's 120, right? Once you will switch back to here, you can see that Manoj has been allocated with sum of the A's as 120. It's not the simple sum from top to bottom. It's the sum which is with respect to window. For window 4, you can see it that whatever it is into the window 3, the A's is, it has taken it up here, and whatever the A's are there into window 4, it has taken it up here. So 40 plus 40 plus 40, it is becoming 120, and 120 here it is become 240. Similarly for window 5, it is 240 plus 45, it's becoming 285. Hope this is clear. Now moving to average. Average is something which is getting divided by whatever your age it is containing, it is getting divided by whatever the numbers are there. So 25 divided by 1, it's become 25. For window 2, it's now becoming tricky, that what it will do is it will just whatever your previous age was, it was 25, correct? And whatever your present age is 30 plus 30, it has taken up 30 plus 30, and whatever it was 25, that means whatever your sum is having, that means 85 divided by 3, it is going to be 28.33, and it is assigning that value to both of them, Vicky and Mahesh, because both are into the same window, so it is assigning same value to each of them. For window 3, it's again same. It will sum the previous is whatever it was 85, and then the current is, that is 35, and then divide by 4. Why 4? Because till here it was 3, 1, Rohan 1, Vicky 2, Mahesh 3, and Manoj 4. So it has been divided by 4, and it has been given as 3. Similarly for this, similarly for this. Now for minimum and maximum, it is again pretty much simple. It will look for the window, and whatever the past it was, that means if you will calculate what is the minimum of 25, it is going to be 25, correct? Now if you will calculate that what is minimum of 30 comma 30 comma 25, it is going to be 25 again. So minimum is 25 for all. And then again maximum, it is going to vary as per the window, since we are having 25, correct? And then 30 comma 30, of course this is going to be 25 because it's a single value over here. And when we will compare that with 30, it is going to be 30, so we'll assign maximum value to Vicky as 30 and Mahesh to 30. Again for Manoj, this is getting switched back to 35, since between 25, 30, 30 comma 35, 35 is the largest value which it will be having. Similarly for this is 40, it is going to be the maximum value among all the past ages whatever it is containing. And similarly for 45, 45 is going to be the maximum. So this was whole about the theoretical part, in which I have covered up what all window functions we are having into Pyspark, and how we can on theoretical level understand that how we can apply each of them into the data set. Now switching back to the data breaks, here you can see that you can till here it's nothing. Just sit back and just observe what it is doing. It's a very simple method with which we can apply window function. Till here it's pretty simple. That means it is creating your data set, which data set we will be using ahead. Two step it is to be noted here. First step, that we are creating a window underscore spec, which is doing nothing, but it's only doing that it is ordering window dot ordering order by and whatever is. Now window, from where window will come? Window will is coming from pyspark.sql.window. We have imported the desired libraries whatever it was. That means these row number, rank, dense rank, whatever we are having, all these things we are taking it from the pyspark.sql.functions, correct? Here after that we can see that dot over, correct? Window spec, when once your window spec is created, that object is created, you can have dot with column which will add that particular column, that is row number. And that row number, when it is getting calculated, that we are having this row number function over here, and then dot over what? That particular object which we created in the past. So it has been passed over here. Again I have merged all the functions into a single data frame. That's why it is looking a bit heavy, but it's pretty simple. If we'll extract this out, and if we will keep this much only, let's suppose we are having this much only, so it is the code you are having for the row number. It's pretty simple, right? Then here we are having rank over here. Similarly we will apply rank dot over window spec, dense rank dot over window spec, lead is we will provide over there as the parameter dot over window spec. All these things then we can apply at a go. That means we are having separate functions for each of the window functions. We will apply over there whatever desired parameter is there, we will pass it over here, and then dot over with having window spec, that object which we created at the past. Once we are done with all this, we will do dot show, which will show us the desired output with having the data frame into it. Row number you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. That's pretty simple. Rank, dense rank, you can go ahead and whatever I taught you in this particular slide, you can map it with this particular one. So hope this video it was pretty much helpful to you, and if you are having any confusion, let me know into the comment section. And thank you so much for watching the videos. If you found this video helpful, kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video with some other functions and methods into Pyspark data frame. Thank you once again.